Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello everyone, welcome to Entri. I, Deepmani Bhardwaj, welcome you all again, and today we are going to have a discussion on current affairs of August 3rd week. So, today we are going to discuss all the important current affairs starting from the headline, and at the ending part we'll discuss all the important questions. So, what's the first headline? The first headline is Inox Group becomes a sponsor of Indian team for Tokyo Olympics. Now, Inox Group, as you all know what Inox Group is, isn't it? You would have watched different movies at different time in the different Inox theaters, isn't it? So what they are saying that Inox Group becomes the sponsor of Indian team for Tokyo Olympics. Inox Group becomes the official sponsor for the Indian Olympic team at Tokyo. This question can be asked that what is the location where this Olympics are going to be held? It is in Japan, that is Tokyo. The Indian Olympic Association, governing body for the Olympic movement in India, and Inox Group have announced a new partnership, and the group will now be associated with IOA, that is Indian Olympic Association, as the official sponsor of the Indian Olympic team. The Tokyo Olympics was rescheduled to next year due to COVID-19 pandemic, and it will be held from July 23rd to 8th of August in 2021. Now, the Inox Group is a diversified Indian conglomerate with activities spanning manufacturing medical and industrial gases, cryogenic equipment, LNG storage and distribution equipment, besides owning the multiplex chains that we were discussing right now about the movies theaters. Fine. So these are the important points regarding this topic. Now, Cabinet approves the setting up of NRA, that is National Recruitment Agency. Now this is the very important news because it's a very good news for each and every one of us. The reason behind it is, see, for each and every exam you had to pay different fees, and at different times you had to go to different centers, but now all the tension is over because the Union Cabinet chaired by PM Mr. Narendra Modi approved the creation of National Recruitment Agency, that is NRA, to conduct the common eligibility test, that is CET, for the government jobs. Which government jobs? It is about the central government jobs. NRA will comprise of representatives of Ministry of Railways, Ministry of Finance and Department of Financial Services, the SSC, RRB as well as the IBPS. So what are its key points? First key point is examination centers in every district of the country would greatly enhance access to the candidates located in far-flung areas. Special focus on creating examination infrastructure in the 117 aspiratial districts would go a long way in affording access to candidates at a place near to where they reside. The benefits in the term of cost, effort, safety and much more would be immense. A single examination would reduce the financial burden on the candidates to a large extent. The CET score of the candidate shall be valid for a period of 3 years. Now this is important. If you have given exam for one time, your score will be valid for next 3 years. Fine. From the date of declaration of the result, the best of the valid score shall be deemed to the current score of the candidate. There shall be no restriction on the number of attempts to be given by a candidate to appear in the CET subject to upper age limit. Now it is very important. The reason behind it is student used to go again and again, and sometimes he may have a fever or he may suffer from any disease, and because of that his exam may not go well. So what they are saying that your score is valid for next 3 years, and in case you are giving the next exam and you score well, that score would be deemed as the current score. So it is very good. Next point is NRA shall conduct a separate CET each for 3 level of graduate, higher secondary, that is the 12th pass, and matriculate, that is the 10th pass candidates for those non-technical posts to which recruitment is presently carried out by the Staff Selection Commission, that is your SSC, the Railway Recruitment Boards, that is the RRBs, and by the Institute of Banking Personnel Selection, that is the IBPS. The CET would be available in number of languages. The reason behind it is, see, many candidates are not able to understand English, some are not able to understand Hindi, so there will be a maximum number of languages that would be given so that you can give examination according to that. The government has sanctioned a sum of 1,517.57 crore for the NRA, that is the National Recruitment Agency. Now, coming on to the next important headline. The next important headline is Satyapal Malik has been appointed as the new governor of Meghalaya. Now, this is also the important news, as this news is the latest one. So, Mr. Malik, who was the governor of Jammu and Kashmir when its special status under Article 370 was abrogated last August, that is in the August of 2019, he will be replacing Mr. Roy in Meghalaya. Prior to this, he was serving as the governor of Goa. Maharashtra Governor Bhagat Singh has been given additional charge as the governor of Goa in addition to his own duties. Mr. Conrad is the CM of Meghalaya. So you can be asked, who is the CM of Meghalaya? He is Mr. Conrad. Fine. So please remember these points. The question is asked directly or indirectly from the current going headlines, and you know that latest, that is of the last 6 months currents, are very important. Coming on to the next important headline. The next important headline is about the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratan Award 2020. Rohit Sharma and women wrestler Vinesh Fogart are among us the 4 athletes who are recommended for Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratan Award 2020. The other 2 sportspersons recommended for this prestigious award by a 12-member selection committee of the Sports Ministry are women paddler Manika Batra and Rio Paralympic gold winning high jumper Mariyappan Thangavelu. Fine. So Rohit Sharma will be the 4th cricketer after the legendary Sachin Tendulkar, MS Dhoni and Virat Kohli to be conferred with the award. Tendulkar was awarded the Khel Ratna in 1998, whereas Dhoni received the same award in 2007 and Kohli received the same award in 2018. So it's a very good news for Rohit Sharma. Now, Rohit Sharma is also appointed as the Oakley's brand ambassador in India. Sports eyewear brand Oakley has appointed Indian cricketer Rohit Sharma as its brand ambassador for a period of 2 years in India. As a part of the partnership, Sharma will be sporting Oakley eyewear equipped with patented prism technology created specifically for the sports lenses. As a long-time Oakley supporter, Sharma joins the likes of athletes such as Virat Kohli and Yuvraj Singh, who have endorsed the brand in the past. Oakley is present in about 2,000 retail stores across the multi-brand outlets and optical chains such as Titan Eye Plus, which every one of us know, isn't it? The brand, which started operations in India in 2009, it also investing to increase its presence on marketplaces such as the Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, Ajio and Tata Click. Fine. Now, it is the time for important questions. So before starting the important questions, there were some points that I had to discuss. If someone says, when was Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award instituted? So please remember, it was instituted in 1991-92. Fine. And who was the first person to receive the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award? He was our chess grandmaster, Mr. Vishwanathan Anand. So please remember these points. These points are very important. Now it's time for important questions. The first important question is, Sri Lanka's former president Mahinda Rajapaksa took oath as a country's prime minister for the 4th time. He is related to which political party? Now, we know that Sri Lanka's former president Mahinda Rajapaksa took oath as the country's PM for the 4th time. Now, his political party's name is asked. So, he belongs to Sri Lanka and his party's name is Podujana Paramuna. Fine. So please remember his party's name, it can be asked in the exam. Next question. The next question is, recently Walter Roger Matos Ruiz has become the new prime minister of which country? And the correct answer is Peru. Fine. So for the Peru, Mr. Walter has become the new prime minister. Now, next question is, recently the Boston Group has signed an MOU, that is the memorandum, with the Andhra Pradesh government to set up an IT company in which city? And the correct answer is Visakhapatnam. Next question. Recently, Mani Tombi Singh has passed away. He was famous footballer. So the correct answer is footballer. Recently, who has been appointed as an executive chairman of the Capital India Finance Limited? And the correct answer is Harsh Kumar. Next question. Who has been appointed as the brand ambassador of e-bike Go? And the correct answer is, he is a cricketer, that is Harbhajan Singh. He is the famous Indian cricketer who is a spin bowler. Recently, who has unveiled an e-version of the book titled Connecting, Communicating and Changing? And the correct answer is Prakash Javadekar. Please remember, these all questions are very important, as dismissals, books and awards are very important for the upcoming exams. Now, next question is, recently poet Rahat Lahori has passed away. He was associated with which language? See, anything that happens, and that too if it is very important person, this news can be used in the examination. So please read news on the daily basis and never miss any update that is given from Entry's end. So who was Rahat Lahori? He was Mr. Rahat Lahori was the who? He was poet. Fine. So he was associated with which language? He was associated with Urdu language. Coming on to the next question. Recently, which country has decided to construct a monument for the Indian soldiers who were killed by Pakistan in 1971? And the correct answer is Bangladesh. So Bangladesh has decided to construct a monument for the Indian soldiers who were killed by Pakistan in 1971. Recently, which bank has obtained in principle approval from the RBI to set up a wholly owned non-financial subsidiary? And the correct answer is South Indian Bank. Next question. Recently, Forbes magazine has released the highest paid actors of 2020 list. Who has become the only Indian star to be listed among the top 10 world's highest paid actors of 2020? And the correct answer is Akshay Kumar. Next question. What is the rank of Mukesh Ambani in the world's richest persons list as per Bloomberg Billionaires Index? And the correct answer is 4th. So Mukesh Ambani's rank is 4th in the world's richest persons list as per Bloomberg. Which is the first country in the world to officially register a COVID-19 vaccine named Sputnik recently? And this question we discussed in the last lecture, and the correct answer is Russia. Next question is, what is the theme of International Youth Day 2020, which was observed every year on the 12th of August? And we know that theme is regularly asked in the exam, so it is important to know or remember the theme, and the correct answer is Youth Engagement for Global Action. So all these were the important questions that can be asked in the exams. Thanking you for watching this video. We are giving live IBPS rank booster quiz on the daily basis. So please use that quiz, and from where you will get this quiz? You will get this quiz from the link that is given in the description. So use the link that is given in the description and give test, because this test is given on the daily basis at 10 AM. So thanking you for watching this video. Please do like, comment and share as much as possible so that we can keep on giving our best to you. Thanking you for watching this video. Thanks a lot.